Hey everyone, welcome to 2.4. Just a few quick definitions and then we'll get to an example. So let's start off right away. Ratios, rates, and conversion factors are closely related. In this investigation, you saw how to change the ratio 129 kilometers over 80 miles to a rate of approximately 1.6 kilometers per mile. You can also use that rate as a conversion factor between kilometers and miles. The numbers in the ratio may vary, but the resulting rate remains the same or constant. Kilometers and miles are directly proportional. That is, there will always be the same number of kilometers in every mile. When two quantities vary in this way, they have a relationship that is called direct variation. And here is our definition of direct variation. An equation in the form y equals kx is and we're going to say it is a direct, let's see if we can make this a little bit better, a direct variation, and the quantities represented by x and y are directly proportional, and k is the constant of variation. Alright, so again, an equation in the form y equals kx is a direct variation. The quantities represented by x and y are directly proportional, and k is the constant of variation. Alright, so now let's go right ahead and do this example. And so we can always represent any ratio, rate, or conversion factor with direct variation. Using direct variation equation or graph is an alternative to solving proportions. A direct variation equation can also help you organize calculations with rates. So sometimes proportions are going to work, sometimes cross products is going to be a good method to use to solve equations or solve for a variable. But sometimes using a rate is going to be a little better. So let's do this example. A grocery store advertises a sale on soda. Here is the coupon. So let's start off with 8. Write a rate for the cost of the 6-pack. I'm going to write my work over here. I think you have enough work underneath this, so we should be able to have you write underneath. But if you need more room, you can always write it wherever you really need to. So we're going to start off with A. Well, we need a rate, cost per 6-pack. So when I hear that cost per, I think per is going to go in the denominator, and we're going to say 6-pack. Okay, so what is the cost? Well, we know it's $6. Right, from our advertisement, $6. And how many 6-packs do we have? Well, we have 4. So that's going to equal, if you figure this out, if I can take 6 divided by 4, I'll end up with divide by 1, so that will be okay. So that means I can get 1.5 is going to be my answer, 1.5. And you say, well, what does that really mean? Well, we can say that is going to be $1.5, which is $1.50 per 6-pack. Which makes sense, right? If I take $1.50 times $1.50 plus $1.50 4 times, I would end up with $6. So it's going to be $1.50 per 6-pack. So we just take 6 divided by 4 and we get that rate. Okay, part B. Write an equation showing the relationship between the number of 6-packs purchased and the cost. So let's say S is 6-packs. The number of 6-packs. I'm just going to write number in here. Right, you can just write number of 6-packs. I kind of wrote 6-packs before I did that. So it's going to be the number of 6-packs, and let's say C equals the cost. And let's just say that is the total cost of how many you buy. All right, so then we can write an equation. Well, if I take how many 6-packs I have, multiply by $1.50, I'm going to get $6. Okay, so my cost is going to equal $1.50 times the number of 6-packs. So C equals $1.50 times S. And if I check this out, 4 times 150 equals 6. So that would be a good equation for part B. So then part C, how much will 15 6-packs cost? Well, I would say C, I want to know how much it costs, equals, I have $1.50, and I want to multiply that by how many 6-packs do I have, which is 15. And if I know 15 times 15 is $2.25, so I can say C is going to equal, it's not $2.25, it's going to be $22.50. Which seems to be good because if I have 4 6-packs for $6, if I take 3 times 6, I would get 18, and that's going to be a little bit less than what I have here. And that should be okay. So then there is my answer for part C. And part D, Sol was stocking up for his restaurant. He bought $210 worth of soda. So that's going to be his cost equals $1.50 times the number of 6-packs. So if I want to solve for S, I kind of want to do the opposite of what I did before. When I had the number of 6-packs, I multiplied it by 150 to get the cost. So if I want to go backwards, I want to take 210 and I want to divide it by 150. And if I divide this side by 150, multiplying and dividing cancel each other out, and my 6-packs are going to equal 210 divided by 150, which is 146 packs. So our answer for part D is 146 packs. Alright, so there you go. There's our examples. Good luck with the homework.